Literally. If it's possible. I want to see what you're saying when you get in here. Well, I'm sure it'll come up. Awkward. Is this thing on? My shit's not working. So I don't get to be all streamer, multiple camera. I get to try to make it all happen right here, I guess. Which means I get to do it. I get to try to find, if I'm gonna be the king of angles, I better find a good angle. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't even know if it's working right now. There's a timer. It says live. And this means also, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to draw this one because I really would rather show you, but my eyes do look beautiful with this camera. I mean, imagine if I used the back-facing camera. That would be next level. Yep, that's what we're doing. My computer's all not doing what it's supposed to do. And I guess I should have done something around the lines of, no, I'm not drawing it. We're gonna freehand poke a pizza. Freehand. Just like Linda would want. Every time I draw something on a stencil, Linda's like, what are you doing? Just freehand poke it. You can do it. It's probably gonna mess up everything. And then I'm just gonna keep getting those notifications. This is not an ideal situation. But the irony of the situation, besides my self-consciousness and judging myself for repeating words, and now my whole problem of looking at myself on the screen has been amplified by an unimaginable amount of, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? I'm glad you're here. I'm on my phone right now instead of on my computer like I should be. But what's a little silly about the situation, Jason, is Master Payne is receiving his phone mount today in the mail, and he's going to stream with me tomorrow, I think. I think tomorrow's gonna be dual stream day. We're gonna finally make it happen. That's the plan, at least. And every time I think about doing something like that, I get this feeling of like, oh, that sounds hard. You know, I'm glad I have my 2 cameras because I don't know how I could. Maybe I should be doing this more often. Who knows? I mean, it is the camera on my phone is 50 to 100 times better than the camera on my computer. I might learn a lesson today about streaming. Maybe this whole computer setup thing is messing me up. And if I do it on my phone, I can actually pull off a higher quality stream. Who knows? But I don't get to do the angles that I like to do. Now maybe if I adjust everything completely, maybe I can actually get a better angle. But maybe I've been relying too heavily on my technology. And this does work, obviously. This is how it was designed to work. But boy, if I'm not thinking a lot right now about all the different things that I could adjust and touch and try to figure out the right angle, because now I gotta poke myself on screen. I'm trying to put on a show here, and I always thought part of the show was the angles, and now I don't get to do the angles that I like. But anyways, I rubbed my spoon with rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna do it again because now at this point now I said I would. I said I would do that. What I really could consider is probably getting the exact same phone mount that Master Payne's getting. And here I am. He's gonna probably have a better stream than me because he's got the proper wiggly, flexible mount. But today's a pizza tat. And that's the other thing I really wanted to do, was flipping frickin', you know, I should have scheduled it on YouTube so I could actually tag, because I don't think it tagged the person who it's meant for. What if I do that? What if I schedule it and then what if I get it? Oh yeah, no, I don't have internet access. Alright. I wanted to tag the person who frickin' flippin' recommended the tattoo. Because it's a pizza tat. Pretty basic. Somehow I didn't have that one already. And I was going to write a whole thing. I wrote a whole thing out about how I want to make somebody feel something with my words. I wrote a whole description for the video to make it personable, and here's what we're going to talk about the pizza. And then my computer just tells me there's no internet. And it made me sad. I'm going to be honest, it made me pretty disappointed. So now I have to figure out how to give myself this pizza tat and maintain my angles. I don't even know where to put it. I don't even know where to put this dang thing. Because I have this whole... Hey, that's a pretty good angle, if we're being honest. This is probably how I should be doing my streams. I feel pretty silly for my 2 camera setup right now. Where could I put this pizza? I should probably do something on the back of my arm. Oh yeah, it's a great angle, but I can't do it. I can't reach it. I could reach that. Yeah, let's do it right up in here. Right by this tutorial. Right there. A pizza tattoo. I mean, this is pretty legendary. You're here for a moment, Jason. And I don't have much time. I mean, I don't even know if I could start this tattoo legally. Because my girl, who I keep accidentally referencing as my girlfriend, but listen, she's my wife. I had to quiet down because I don't want her to hear me. Oh my gosh, I need some better everything. What if I bring it down here? Then I can rest it. Now we can chill and get some good lights. Now that's a good angle. For the tattoo, not for me though. I want to see my face. Orientation is locked. That's fine. Lock my orientation. See what I care. See if I care about my damn locked orientation. This is probably how I should be streaming. Now this is personable. This is the kind of tattoo. Okay, so I'm anxious about... Alright, let's just go for it. I'm anxious about the shape of this pizza. I don't know if I'm going to get the shape right. But we're just going to go for it. Because pizza is a triangle, right? We all know that. We all know pizza is a triangle, so we start with that. And we're going to make it pretty big. Because we're not pussies. We're not scared of this pizza tattoo. We're just anxious. And there's nothing wrong with being a little anxious. Now, forgive me if I miss your comment. And I know the comments are just rolling in right now because of your laundry situation. And now I can see exactly how many people are watching too, right on my screen. And I really liked not knowing. I really appreciated before, when I was doing it on my computer, that I had no idea how many people were watching. But this is pretty dope. I'm gonna be honest, this is a great angle. For the situation, this is probably what I should be doing. And I hate to admit that, I really do. Because I really enjoy my setup. I really like my streaming setup. And I like my microphone, and I like my cameras. And I like the lights being all, you know. But this is a tattoo stream. I mean, this is what a stick and poke stream looks like. In like a more real sense. Damn it. Am I gonna have to just start doing it like this? Just because it's so cool and dope and personal? Now, I want to make this a pretty big piece of pizza. Because I love pizza. Master Payne, check this out. How ironic is it? Not necessarily completely ironic, but the day that you're getting your phone mount, my computer gets all fucked up. Isn't that a little weird how that happens? And now this is what I have to do. This is not my choice. I'm not choosing to do this. I wish I was. I wish I made a decision to do this on my own and without being told by God that it's time to do it. Because that would be brave of me and it would be a good decision. But now it's not a good decision. I'm just learning from reality that this is how the world works sometimes. And now tomorrow morning I have to have a whole debate. If my computer starts working, I have to debate myself over whether or not this is how I do it from now on. And then here you are, this is just how you plan on doing it, is just on your phone. I mean, this is great video quality, like Jason said. Wow, I am such a something. You can fit it all on the screen. Maybe I just need to figure out how to do this. Shit. Very awkward. Feel very awkward about it. Now, as you can see, I'm taking this pizza slice all the way. Because I love pizza. And we might as well. I'm not going to color it in. We're just going to put some toppings on it. So we're just going to do a triangle. And we're going to make it happen. I wonder how many different things I could actually properly freehand poke. I think I might actually be able to do more than I think. I'm going to take this all the way to my elbow because I'm tired of my elbow being empty. So congratulations to AB Everything. Sorry I didn't get the tag. I'll probably edit in the description and then I'll have the tag and then this whole statement will be moot. But this is a pretty big tattoo and it's going in a pretty prominent spot. You know, it's going all the way up to my elbow, but it's stretched, so I'm a little anxious to see how this turns out when it's all done. When I unstretch my elbow, because of reasons that you can, I'm sure, imagine. Anyways, so we're gonna bring this triangle back now. I'm gonna be honest, that is too big. I did this farther than I should have. And I'm okay with it. In fact, I'm even down with it. But now I gotta figure out how to close it off. So we're gonna come back down here. Instead of coming up here and going down, I'm gonna come down here and go up. Already, this is a more instructional. Should I start freehanding all of my tats? I mean, that would be a good way to teach people. If I'm going for the Bob Ross appeal, and look, I can even take my glasses off finally. And since I'm so close to the screen, I can still see. Now, you know the problem I'm going to run into when I do this is if I take this line the wrong way, I'm going to have to adjust it on the spot. And I'm going to have to make it a curvy slice, which does exist. But if you just do this a couple times, you can see where the line's going to go, and then it's okay. You can just have a little imaginary line in your head that you follow. And you gotta trust yourself. You gotta trust your imagination when you do stuff like this. If you're not gonna draw it out and trace it, have a little faith that you know what pizza looks like. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, no, I know what pizza looks like and I know what a line looks like. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. I'm pretty down with this. Excuse me, I won't be able to see your comments. And I know, like I said, there's hundreds of them by now already. But yeah, Master Pain, isn't that wild? That now I have to do this? I never wanted to. I've thought about it and I always said, no, that's not necessary. This is gonna be a whack slice of pizza. But it's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be super yummy. And I'm gonna be done quicker. It's going to happen a lot faster than if I were to try to trace it, because I would be so focused on trying to follow the line instead of just poking it through. And I think I'm going to like how it turns out, even though already you can see that line is bowing. Bowing like the airplane. This pizza slice is free. Hey look, we got a connected line. We got a round slice. And I really do seem like the tattoo expert here. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am pulling this off right now. This is so sweet. I am so freaking the king of this. It's not even funny. So let's connect these at the bottom, and then we'll work on the crust. And then we'll throw some toppings on this motherfucker and get out of here, because I started late and I wanted to start early because I have some shit I gotta do before I pick up my daughter. So I gotta finish this one up pretty quick. So this is also gonna be an example of how quick you can give yourself a tattoo. And that actually was my intention. I was like, let's see if we can bust this one out. I never would have thought that part of busting a tattoo out and making it happen quick was gonna be not drawing it first. Who knew? Who knew the slowest part of a tattoo was drawing and applying a stencil? I could have brought that down further. I left a lot of room there for some other tattoo. Hey look, you can read my tutorial tattoo. I can't read it because to me that tattoo is backwards. But for you it just says tutorial. Man, nobody's ever gonna really recognize until you see it in person, if we ever meet in person. Hey, maybe someday we can do that. That my tutorial tattoo is backwards and totally hilarious. I know how many times I've said that's my favorite tattoo, by the way. Bold and brash, looking dope. All these tattoos just looking clean as hell. I know I say every new tattoo is my favorite tattoo, but that tutorial tattoo is definitely my favorite. Maybe we'll touch that one up today too while we're here. I mean, look how quick this one's going. I'm not gonna do 2 passes on this. I probably have to. Probably still have to. This is not an ideal angle. I know it seems like the stream is improving because of how I don't know how to make a crust on pizza. This is gonna be the most geometric pizza slice because I'm just gonna do shapes for it. I'm not gonna try to make it look real. We're just gonna do a little curve on the crust, a little rounded crust over here, not even stuffed, just very simple. This is honestly how stick and pokes are supposed to be. This is how they're supposed to look. It's supposed to be sort of like shitty. And this is the ugliest pizza slice I've ever seen. I would not eat this pizza slice. I might lick it if I could reach it, but you can't reach your elbow. So maybe someone else would have to have a pizza slice tattoo for me to lick. What do you do? I hope laundry is going well. I hope dishes are going well. I hope you get your package on time. And I hope you don't get fired. That one I don't even know. I don't even know who that message is for. All the other ones I know exactly who it was for. Not that one. Okay, we're gonna put pepperoni on this pizza and maybe some little peppers. Peppers and pepperoni. So some little squares and some little circles. As soon as we get this tiny bullshit crust attached. Now, maybe I'll even put some lines on the crust to make it look like maybe like one of those pretzel crusts. Maybe we'll put some twists on it or something, I don't know. First, we're gonna get the pepperonis on there first. The pepperonis and the green peppers. Some little circles and some even tinier little rectangles. That's a classic pizza. even though you never really see, very often, like, little peppers on a pizza. It's not exactly how it always goes. If it's going to be a pepperoni pizza, typically that's the only ingredient. And if you're going to put peppers on a pizza, typically it's going to be sausage, not pepperoni. Okay, that does look like a pizza slice. So let's put some circles on this thing. This is nice. This is definitely a vibe. I can't deny that. I'm vibing hard right now, which is completely due to the format of this video. I won't even deny that I wouldn't be vibing this hard if I was doing a tattoo on my computer instead of on my phone. But I'm in pain. This is a bad angle. I'm in pain. I'm rushing. Those are all things that take away from the vibe. And yet here we are, just going strong. Just putting in the work. This was a good lesson. I learned a good lesson today, but very likely I won't return to this format unless I need to, because I really like the comfort of the poor camera and how many slices. Comment how many slices of pepperoni I should put on here, will you? I'm gonna start with a pepper in between, so in case you just wanted there to be one slice, I would hate to get started on a second slice, but I would love a little interaction of what to do. How do I make sure that I can see? Because sometimes when a comment pops up and then it disappears, I would hate to miss it because I'm focused on this. So if you have to comment several times how many slices of pepperoni you think I should have, that would be fine. And until then, I'll just keep doing these little peppers next to the pepperoni. Don't make me pick my own number, because I will do it. I will make a swift and firm decision as the king of this stick and poke, and I will not regret it. I'll make the right decision. I already have a number in my head, so maybe even you could comment what number you think I'm thinking of right now. That's also an option. I'm going to assume that you don't want me to just have one pepperoni, and I'm going to put another one up here. Okay? I hope that doesn't make you mad. I can't imagine that you would only want one pepperoni on your slice of pizza, but sometimes that happens. Maybe maybe you wanted this to be like a bad luck slice. Like, oh, only got one piece like maybe there was a piece of pepperoni on this that fell off when I removed the slice from the whole pie. Maybe all the pepperonis that were on this slice in your mind were removed when I cut the slice. They were all on the side. They were all hanging off the side, and they all just fell off. Probably not though, right? That's probably not what you wanted. I'm gonna keep going. Guess what? The number in my head is not 2. 2 slices of pepperoni is inappropriate. It doesn't even make sense, even though that's probably very common. It's probably very common to only have 2 pieces of pepperoni on a slice, but I'm not gonna do that. I won't settle for that. And if your number is higher than 3, you might be right, but if your number is higher than 4, you could still be right. But let me tell you, I'm not fitting 5 slices of pepperoni on this thing. I can tell. I can tell just by looking at it that is not going to happen. This is probably how I should stream some tattoos. Someday. We'll get there. This is a test. Just like our dual stream we're going to do probably tomorrow, buddy. This is a little test to see what it's like to do it like this, because this is a totally viable way to tattoo. We're finding out you can do it this way. And it doesn't have to be this close. I should probably back it up a little bit even. Look at that. That's already 20 times better. Too personal. It was too personal. How many slices will there be? It's going to be up to me now. And look, okay, something I wanted to discuss. What does pizza mean? Well, sometimes it means acne. Remember my canker sores? Well, now they're on my face. Apparently I'm stressed out. I always thought it was the mangoes. I blamed the mangoes for so long. Hey guys, too late. It's going to be 4. It's going to be 4 slices of pepperoni. 4 is my favorite number. Should I tell you why? Should I tell you why I'm putting 4 slices of pepperoni on this? Sure, I'll tell you. 4 is my favorite number because it's the first not prime number. In the whole list of numbers, 1, 2, and 3 are all prime numbers. Number 4 is the first number that isn't prime. And that makes it pretty fucking prime in a different sense. You know? Mathematically, 4 is a very special number. It's also a very strong number. It's not quite as strong as 5, but it's way stronger than 3. Now, triangles are stronger than squares, I'll admit. But 3 is a weak-ass number. It's too, actually no, 3 is pretty dope because it looks like boobs. It looks like boobs and butts. And it also, 3, 6, 9, 12. I mean, who remembers 4, 8, 12, 16? You see how much I had to pause just to do that? I'm a math whiz, and I couldn't remember the order. 3 is dope, and that's my woman's favorite number. My wife's favorite number is 3. My favorite number is 4. And that's a pretty gay thing to talk about, if we're being honest. But 4 is also, my other favorite number is 13. And 4, hey look, we just gave the pizza some depth. Would you look at that? Not so hard. 13, 1 and 3 is 4. So when I realized that, I was like, oh, 4 is dope. 4 is super dope. We're going to call that good. That is a nice pizza. Let's wipe it. World's fastest stick and poke. The king of quick pokes. Ask my woman. Ask my wife. She'll tell you. She will literally tell you. I poke fast. I am done in a minute. I don't know why my computer doesn't work, but this was a nice choice. And within 30 minutes, we have ourselves a lot of attitude and a new tattoo. Doesn't get better than that. I should do that more often. I'm gonna go. So this will get poked again later, but that's a pretty nice start. I love you, and I hope you have a good day. There's rubbing alcohol on this. That was a bad idea. My acne is burning. Shit, that hurts. And now I have to figure out how to leave. You have a great day, Jason. And Master Pokes, see you tomorrow. We'll text about it and we'll schedule something. Okay? We'll figure it out. Look at this. This looks so much better on this phone than it does on my computer. All right, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna wait for any other bullshit. I love you guys, and thank you for being. Yep. All right. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Much love. Okay. Bye. Yep.